Alright, welcome back to another video. Nerd in Texoma, bringing you a lot of Transformer stuff recently because, well, that's what's been popping up for me to review recently. Today I've got a knockoff part of a bigger Transformer that has recently come out. I believe this is based off of the Japanese version of the figure. Now, this is just the individual head to Fortress Maximus. Depending on what continuity you want to follow, this is Cerebros or I believe Spike, depending on if you follow the comic books, if you follow the Japanese version, if you follow the original Generation 1. Either way, it gets kind of confusing. And he transforms into what I call, this is Cerebros, the robot body that transforms into Fortress Maximus's head. Now, this is a knockoff of it. Like I said, normally there would be some electronics in here when you press down on his head that would speak. Again, Japanese one would speak in Japanese, English one would speak in English. I'm going to keep him in this mode because my Titans Return Fortress Maximus got stolen long ago when stuff got stolen from me. And I haven't been able to replace it yet because it's expensive. So I got the next best thing, the knockoff of at least his head. Cool thing is, the knockoff does come with the Master Sword, or part of the Master Sword. So that's pretty cool. Now, Fortress Maximus is a double headmaster. So you pop off Cerebros' head here, and it transforms into its own little character. That's why I said, depending on your continuity, this is Spike to me. And Spike transforms into Cerebros' head. Then Cerebros' totally robot form like that. Then slide the sword out, pop the arms forward like that, bring them around to the front, or, well, to his front, which will be the back. What I always did, because I thought it was cool, showing little pipes and piston detailing, I turned his arms around to the side, and you take his legs and they will spin around just like on the original Fortress Maximus. The ears do tend to fly off on their own. So you take his legs, pop them into the sides there, pop his little earpiece back on, if I can get it to cooperate with me. It's normally supposed to just flip open like that. And then you take this part, flip it up to become like a visor or a cap, and there you have Fortress Maximus's head. Now again, normally this figure would have electronics inside of his head here, where the eyes would glow and light up and stuff like that. But because this is a knockoff, they don't have that. It's just the figure itself. But this would slide down on the bigger Fortress Maximus body and complete the look of the figure. Like I said, in my opinion, without the Fortress Maximus body, it's better to leave him in Cerebros mode, which you'll see by the instruction sheet it's given, you know, that's what I call Cerebros mode. If I ever am lucky enough to find just a headless Fortress Maximus at a garage sale or thrift store or something like that, yeah, heck, I'll pick it up to replace the one that got stolen from me and use the knockoff head to complete the figure. Now, I've heard this is an exact duplicate. You know, they may have changed the colors some, stuff like that, but this will fit a Titans Return Fortress Maximus figure. I've seen that in other reviews here on YouTube and other stuff online, so that's why I'm fairly confident with that. I can't test it out, obviously, because the figure was stolen. But if you're interested in getting this figure, having a little head on your desk at work, ha ha ha. He's about $15 right now, shipped on AliExpress. I got the version that didn't come in a box, save a little extra money. I think if you want the boxed version, it would be like $20 or something. So it's up to you if you want just a plain box with this face and head pictured on it. I believe it's a blue box. Doesn't say much else on it. Comes with the instructions, which are kind of bold for a knockoff, because right there you see on Cerebros' chest, they included the Autobot symbol. They didn't bother to blur it out or anything like that, which is kind of wild for a cheap knockoff to do. The high quality knockoffs do it all the time because they're meant to more closely replicate a G1 figure, but the cheap ones don't generally do that. On the inside you have the transformation in pictures 3 times in 3 different languages. Exact same thing. It's on the back here. I have no idea what language this is. Maybe Arabic. I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't know. You have English and Japanese or possibly Chinese. But like I say, you have the figure pictured in each one, the exact same picture, so you don't really need the words. But in my opinion, it's pretty cool. I got it, like I said, just to keep him in Cerebros mode, not Fort Max head mode unless such time as I can find a Fort Max body missing the head. And then I'll combine the two and be happy with my replacement figure for my collection. Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy these videos. We'll get into some diverse topics later on, I'm sure. It's just been a lot of Transformers recently. I know. Just because that's what's been popping up, what's been easy for me to get to. Alright, Nerd in Texoma. See y'all later.